Summer is approaching and I'll show you 7 products to start selling at the beginning of the year, even as a beginner. These products are in niches that can lead to good results and sales. I'm even wearing a tank top to embrace the start of summer 2025. Let's take a look at my computer screen.
We're here on the first video of the year 2025, and I really want to thank you all for all the support throughout this year of 2024. Not just 2024, but throughout all these years.
Thank you for following my work. Thank you for putting up with me here every day. Many people tell me they see me more often than they watch Netflix. I can only imagine how tired they must be of seeing my face so frequently. But I won't stop doing this. It's my life and I love it, right? I highly recommend products from my lineup, whether we mine them ourselves or not, as long as we believe they are quality products. And the coolest thing is that this series here in the year 2024 is also a success, with more than 500,000 views on videos like this, and you always supporting a lot. Many of the products I recommend here, you always send me comments or messages on my Instagram saying, Douglas, I'm selling that product you recommended and everything, so thank you very much, thank you very much. Now let's stop with the thank yous. You guys are awesome. There's nothing else to say. Now let's actually get to the products. I'm on a product here that's typical for the Brazilian summer. I'm serious, really Brazilian, which is beach tennis. So I'm mentioning here not only the rackets, which are great for working with dropshipping, but the niche itself has several products like this little hat that's typical for beach tennis players, especially those from the Faria Limer crowd.
Who is the little guy, okay?
So man, a niche. Skirts, women really like to play beach tennis in skirts, rackets, balls, headbands. I mentioned the whole beach tennis niche as having a lot of potential. I've already talked about rackets here on the channel. In these product recommendations, I've already recommended rackets, but now I'm recommending it because beach tennis is going to get even stronger. I live in São Paulo and more arenas are being built, courts are being built in apartments, in condos, more and more beach tennis courts because it gives people that feeling of being at the beach. As a beach tennis player, I enjoy playing the sport from time to time. Though I don't play frequently, I know how to play and have a racket since I also play regular tennis. Beach tennis is more about having fun than competing.
So I have more fun with beach tennis than with tennis. Tennis is more technical, it's all about the details.
But beach tennis is an extremely fun sport, extremely accessible, and obviously very profitable. That's why I'm mentioning this niche here, this set of products related to beach tennis. The next one is these glasses focused on night vision. It helps to block, for example, when someone is driving, a regular driver, and you know those high beam lights, those people who keep their high beams on. That light stays on your face and affects your vision while driving, so this ends up being harmful to the way you drive. You may need to shield your face due to others in consideration. Some headlights are excessively bright.
It's not only drivers who fail to dim their high beams. Certain factory-installed car headlights, like xenon lights, are inherently very bright. And everything else, they're high, especially on trucks, and these glasses help the driver. But then you might be thinking, Douglas, I don't drive very often. I wouldn't want to use these glasses. That doesn't make sense.
I've stated multiple times that you don't need to be the niche potential audience or target audience for the product you're selling.
But what about a rideshare driver and a truck driver and a bus driver? Right there, you can already see a huge potential audience to sell a product like this.
You don't even need to advertise to actually make your ads targeted at the people who drive, but rather at their families.
How am I going to find out? By testing. You'll find out by doing this, by testing.
So it's really about you starting to put together the offers, starting to make your ads, and collecting feedback from your first customers, collecting feedback from people who didn't buy from you, collecting feedback from the people who are commenting on your ads.
Discovering your potential target audience for sales is a goldmine. The paths I'm mentioning here are truly valuable. So this is an excellent product. It has an excellent cost. You can easily sell it for 69 Rs and 90 cents, even a bit more, but it's an excellent product for you to work with these glasses.
The photo shows a man testing the product, which arrived on time and fits well. He hopes it will be durable. In other words, for people who drive a lot, it would be an excellent gift, an excellent pair of glasses for someone to buy. The next one is this ceiling fan, which is really good. It's a ceiling fan that has LED lighting with red, green, blue. So for those smaller spaces, actually installing this fan that goes directly into the lamp socket, it has this accessibility. It's very interesting to sell a product like this.
Some places lack air conditioning or people can't afford to buy an air conditioning unit.
And then in this case, with this fan, she can put it right into the lamp socket. It doesn't use much energy and it provides ventilation. Of course, it's not going to be like a regular fan, but it will keep the room a bit cooler and all that. The next product, I have to give into this one. Personally, I don't buy a product like this, which are these thermal bottles.
I can't deny the popularity and effectiveness of this. It really works. I've already tried it, and there are several tests on the internet. These thermal bottles are more focused on keeping drinks cold or hot, and they work really well due to the technology built into the material. I know a lot of people prefer Stanley, right? Because it was Stanley that brought this concept, not just to Brazil, but to the whole world. But there are other brands like this one here, which are brands that bring pretty much the same technology that Stanley uses in their cups, in their products, and they work really well. In fact, here there are more than 500 sold. It's 59 Rs and 99 cents for the Stanley. If you based your pricing on this, you could work here. The product being in Brazil is already an advantage. So the cost is really 60 Rs. The average pricing would be around 150, 169, and 139 Rs. You might be wondering, Douglas, if you'll pay that much for a thermal cup. I agree. I'm the kind of customer who doesn't buy a product like this. But remember what I'm mentioning to you here? I'm mentioning it directly. All year in 2024, I mentioned this. You don't need to be your own customer. There are people who pay for Stanley cups that cost 200, 300, or 400 Rs. I've seen Stanley thermos bottles that go for that price, and there are people who buy them. There's the right audience for that. That's what you have to think about. Now, if you sell one that's a different brand, you'll be making a profit on the price. You offer the same quality as Stanley. It's an excellent niche. I go to a bar every time I go out. Sometimes I'm with my wife, we go to a bar or something, and I see people with those Stanley cups, those thermal cups, not just Stanley, but others too. It's interesting to see how a niche like thermal cups has prospered so well. Let's move on to the next product. The next product, as I already said, with summer coming and everything, people want to work out more, want to exercise more. So the demand for online purchases related to workout products, fitness niche, will increase. These leggings are unique because they're focused and have a pocket, which solves a common problem I often see with my wife. My wife often asks me to put her things in my pocket, especially when we go work out together. So she asks, put it in your pocket, or she ends up carrying it in her hand. She occasionally leaves the key in the car or on a corner or table, going off to do something without putting it away, risking losing it. If you address this kind of situation I mentioned to you in your offer for this type of product, it's an excellent niche, it's an excellent product. These lightweight pants that have a unique mechanism there. You can store your phone directly in your pocket, allowing you to run and work out normally with it. It's like a kind of pocket inside the leggings. This brings convenience, something really good, a very nice comfort. So this here is an excellent product. Not just these leggings specifically, but there are several others. Other clothing styles focus on specific niches like yoga, Pilates, and beach tennis. These are excellent products within great niches to work in. This supplier offers excellent products, but don't limit yourself to just one supplier. I always like to make it clear that I'm not suggesting you stick with only this supplier. No, I recommend the product, and then you have this role. You need to have this responsibility, this maturity to always look for other suppliers. Douglas recommended this product, but I think I've already seen this product from another supplier a little cheaper. You always have to have that street smart, so to speak, so that you don't just stick to the supplier I'm recommending here in the video. It doesn't even make sense. I always have a job, not just me, but my whole team, of having this concern to look for the right products with good cost prices, good suppliers, but you always have to do this work too. It can't be just mine, it has to be yours too. The next product. The next product, have I never mentioned this type of product here on the channel? This type of niche here on the channel, which is the astronomy enthusiast niche, right? They like to see planets, stars. There are people, there's a niche, there's a group out there who really like this niche. They really enjoy this. And then there are products like this, which is a telescope, which isn't something cheap here in Brazil, but if you work within the dropshipping strategy, you can easily sell this telescope for 399 Rs, 349 Rs. Even with a high cost, this product is really expensive. You can still get good pricing and have a good profit margin for an audience that will actually buy a product like this. And then you look at the photos, you see that they aren't high quality. It's really a telescope, you know? Look at this, look here. Then people say, oh, I got taxed. Sometimes people weren't aware. Look at this telescope. Look at this. Very cool. It's an excellent niche. A niche for telescope and astronomy enthusiasts. Okay? That's really interesting. The next product is a huge winner. Come closer here. It's a huge winner. Whoever is the first to put together a good offer for this product and really make the right ads and find the right audience for this product is going to sell a lot. Which is basically a makeup that removes tattoos. Some people surprisingly come to regret their tattoos after a while. So there are people who feel uncomfortable in certain environments where their tattoos will be shown and they don't like it. So there's this concealer, which is a cream that you apply over the tattoo, and it simply makes the tattoo disappear. It's gone. Of course, it's not permanent, it's just makeup, so you have to make it clear in your offer that it's makeup that covers the tattoo. So the person can go out to a party or to some place where they don't feel comfortable showing their tattoo, which they already regret. The person regrets the tattoo and doesn't want to show it. You have an excellent product this way. That will simply cover the tattoo there without anyone noticing. No one is going to look that closely to see if you have a tattoo or if it's covered with some kind of makeup. No one. There's even a cool comment mentioning my birthmark. Deep purple. And it really covered it. In other words, it doesn't just cover the tattoo as a whole, but it actually covers birthmarks too. It's an excellent product that bothers the person somehow. Look at the product's cost. You can easily sell it for between $99 to $129.90. That's a good price range because this product has a very strong emotional appeal. It brings a very strong, unique mechanism, which is this tattoo removal, without actually having to go through tattoo removal sessions, which are very expensive and very painful. I have friends who are removing their tattoos with laser, and they complain a lot about the pain. The pain is really intense, but you have to go through several sessions, and it hurts a lot, and it's also very expensive. So it's an excellent product for you to reach a large audience and sell a product like this. But tell me, were you already selling any of these products? Look, the chances that you haven't even heard of these products are very high, but leave it in the comments because I want to know if you were already selling or not. Also, share your thoughts on how the products I recommended on this channel performed in 2024. Let me know if you sold or if you tried something unsuccessful. Your feedback and constructive criticism are important to me, so please send them. This channel will keep going full steam ahead during this year, 2025, and I am very happy for this opportunity to share my knowledge with millions of people all over Brazil and the world. Thank you very much. God bless each one of you. This is my role here on YouTube. This is my role on the internet to help people prosper through digital businesses. Just as I prospered and changed not only my life, but the life of my whole family and also the lives of everyone around me working here with me. I want to express my gratitude to my amazing editor, Rodrigo. You already know, love, your patience with me is deeply appreciated. If you'd like, feel free to include this in the editing. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for all the wonderful work you do here, which many times people don't know about. People think it's me that I edit, but it's not me, guys. There are wonderful people. Extremely skilled and professional people work with me to make this channel happen. A big hug to you, Rodrigo. Everyone here loves you even without knowing you. Now, I really want to show you here. A big hug, everyone. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let's make 2025 great. The best year of your life. Bye.